Hola everyone, this is Sincere Me 12 here, and I wanted to do a quick foundation routine video. I shot this video yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know what I pressed on my camera, but when I went to upload it, I deleted it. Oh, I was so upset, but that's okay. I get to do it again today. You know, just basically, I'm going to show you how I use my Fit Me foundation. This is from Maybelline, and this is color 220. I'm going to be applying it today with my finger. That's so you can see. I don't know if you can see that, but 220, and that's the Fit Me foundation. And 220, so it's pretty close to my skin color. I'm really liking this foundation because I can wear it all day and it stays nicely on the skin. The skin gets a little dewy, but nothing that turns me off, you know, nothing that makes me regret the purchase. That's a good thing. There's foundations that I'll buy, and as soon as I wear them, I know, okay, this is not good. So, and another thing is that it has SPF. So even though my moisturizers usually do, or if my moisturizer doesn't, I wear something that does. This foundation has, so that's a good thing. Before I start doing my foundation routines, I prep and prime my face. So the first thing I do is in the mornings when I get up, I wash my face, which I already did, and then I use my Clinique Dramatic Differently Moisturizing Gel. And this is for combination skin. And the reason I'm using this one is because even though my skin is not oily, my skin is combination where it because it says combination oily to oily. So basically my skin gets really oily here. My forehead gets like really nasty. Down my nose and my cheeks produce a lot of oil. The rest of my skin doesn't, but I really like this. Ever since I've been using this, I haven't had that much oil producing problems and whatever. So, and I've been using it since October, if I'm not mistaken. So it's pretty good. So I put this on, and then, you know, I go do whatever else I have to do because I want the moisturizer to seep into my skin, you know, before I start putting on anything else. So once that is done, then I go, and this is a everyday must for me. And ever since I've been using it, I haven't really had many breakouts. This is actually the first breakout I have, and it's actually going away in months. I mean, months. I've been using this since last summer, and this is the first breakout I've had in months. And the reason for that is because, I don't know, I'm having a hormonal disbalance, but that's okay. We're handling that. So yeah, and usually when I break out on my chin or this side of my face. And so you can see my face hasn't broken out in a long time. So I'm gonna, I already did this. I used my Philips Milk of Magnesia. And it's in this bottle because it's just easier to squirt than, you know, the big bottle where it all comes out into your into your hand. And this I use like a pea size, and then I just, you know, dab it on my cheeks, dab it on my forehead, down my nose, wherever my skin is gonna get oily. That's where I put it, and I let it dry. Once that is done, then I don't like spending too much money on things that I can get that do the same thing for less. So I didn't buy a face primer. I've been using the Monistat Chafing Powder Gel, Chafing Relief Powder Gel. And I've been using this since last summer as well, and it just works perfect for me. For $5, you know, it's giving me the benefits of a makeup primer, so I don't mind using it. So that is done. My face is prepped and primed. Then, because I have two small breakouts here, I go to my Coastal Scents. This is before I do my foundation. I go to my Coastal Scents concealer, and I am going to use, you can see I use it a lot, it's so messy. I am going to use this one, which is the darker color, and then a little bit of this one together just to conceal this little bumps. And this is the beginning of my foundation routine. I usually do it before and after, so you guys know. I like the effect that I get from both. I think it gives more coverage. Okay, so I'm not putting a lot, just, dabbing some on. Because this is very thick, so I don't really like using it for under my eyes because it tends to cake sometimes. So. That is done. Now we're going to go to the foundation. And what I like about this foundation is that I can put this on my face and not worry that it's going to dry out. So, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to pour some on my, the back of my hand. I think I poured too much, but I'm going to put it back in the bottle. So I take it with my middle finger, and then just wherever I'm going to put foundation, I just dot some on. And I like it because it goes on nicely soft. So then I just take my hands are clean, make sure your hands are clean, and just start blending it out. It blends out so nicely with your hands. It gives you very nice coverage, and it's so light on the skin. It doesn't feel, at least to me, it doesn't feel too heavy. I'm not sure if I will wear this mascara, this foundation in the summer, just because my skin does get dewy, which means that in the summer it's probably gonna get a little bit more oily. But for winter, spring, and fall, I think it's a good foundation. Now I'm gonna go back to my hand and then go down my neck. Whatever you put on your face, especially if you're gonna put it all over your face, make sure you blend down to your neck to even that out. You don't want that harsh line here. See how easy this foundation blends? I just love it because of that. It goes on, to me it goes on naturally, and it just gives a nice even tone. Just gonna go back and just put a little bit more on my face. And you can put as much or as little as you want. It's all up to you. And that's it. That's basically, the foundation routine that I do with the Fit Me. I always try to blend my foundation to my hairline. I don't want to have that really light line between my hair and the foundation. So I try to do my foundation before I do my hair because of that. Alright, so that is done. So right after that, what I do is I take concealer and I conceal under my eyes. And I'm going to be using, this is the first time I use this one, the Mineral Power Natural Perfecting Concealer. And I'll be doing a haul and letting you guys know a little bit more. And again, this is the first time I use this one, so I don't know how well it works. or you know how well it doesn't, or I don't know, it doesn't work. So you can either take your middle finger or your ring finger and lightly, you don't want to drag the skin, you don't want to pull. All you want to do is, you know, tap it into your skin and just blend it in. The ring finger is more delicate, but I'm so used to using the middle finger for some reason that it's hard to get out of the habit. But again, I'm not pulling on my skin, I'm just, you know, tapping it in. Just gonna go put a little bit more. And that's basically it for that. I was gonna put more on my chin, but the breakout is actually going away, so I don't need a double coating of it. Just gonna leave it the way it is for now, because I also don't want it to look too caked on my skin. I don't want my chin to look cakey. Okay, so that's done. Now all the liquids that I've put on my face, I'm gonna set it with a powder, and my favorite powder to use is the Maybelline press powder. I've been using this for over a year and I really like it. So I'm gonna put some on the cap. I don't like the fact that it's messy, that's the only thing I don't like, but you know, you can't really have everything. Alright, so just, you know, I'm dusting it lightly wherever I put any foundation and concealer. On my forehead. And this will set the foundation and make it last longer. Okay, and I also like to put it on my eyelids. To me, it helps absorb any oils on there. One of my main parts that I like to use the foundation on and, you know, get coverage on is my nose. And that was the test with this foundation. If I saw that this foundation could cover my nose without looking cakey, I was gonna like it, and it does. I have large pores on my nose and just right here, and some right here. This foundation really covers you, and to me it doesn't feel heavy, but it has nice coverage. So I really do recommend it. So this is my foundation routine. You know, pretty basic, just foundation and primer, milk of magnesia to absorb any oils, and then just concealer and pressed powder. So you guys, if you guys have any questions or you want to see something else, you know, let me know. I'm probably going to do the same routine with a brush so you guys can see how easy it goes on with a brush. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. Not sure yet. But yeah, so that's basically it. This is the finished product, my face. And as you can see, I blended it all out. It blends out nicely, and this, all I did was use my fingers for it. So thank you for watching and have a great day.